Hello everybody. I'm trying to appeal
Welcome to the
to Ann Domeney.
service. The person you are calling is unable to take your call. Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Hello, this is a message for Ann Domeney, Mrs. Ann Domeney. This is Eugene Lukjanenko is speaking. Today is my birthday. I am 59 years old, and I respectfully ask you to make arrangements that my son will be able to see his father. I believe, I know you have children, you have grandchildren, and it's clear that my child also has a right to see his parents as your children and grandchildren. Whatever it goes with courts, I think it's a matter of humanity. And I respectfully ask you to arrange that my son will see his father. We both suffered enough. No need to refer to court, because you know perfectly well court wouldn't mind. I kindly ask you to facilitate this meeting. And today is the 9th of August 2016. I'm just tired to talk about all that. I just kindly ask you to arrange it, because this case already overstepped a long time ago any aspects of humanity. I wish you a good holidays, Mrs. Ann Domeney. Again, please take humanity towards my son. Thank you for your time. All the best. And please do not accuse me in a harassment, because your phone is in the public domain. Conversation has been recorded. I look forward to hear from you, Mrs. Ann Domeney. Thank you very much for your time. All the best. Well, I left her a message. I don't think she'll pick up phones, but that's good what I did. I will try to call to Medway Council now, to Children's Services. See how far it will bring me.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Medway Council. After the tone, please say the first and surname of the person, or only the name of the department or service you wish to contact.
Bola Samuel.
Calling Bala Samu, unless you say cancel.
Hello?
Hi.
May I talk to Bola Samuel, please?
Who is speaking?
This is Eugene speaking. Is it?
How can I help?
Bola, this is Eugene.
Yeah,
Look,
I know. Good afternoon.
good afternoon. Want to ask you something. Today is my birthday.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Today is my birthday. Can you hear me?
Can I do what?
Today is my birthday.
Okay, happy birthday.
Yes, I'm 59, so that's why I want to ask you if you could arrange that my son see me on his father's birthday, please.
If what, sorry?
If you can arrange that my son see his father on his birthday.
You know that this needs to be arranged, so you've just called up now to say it's his birthday. And I thought we were in court the other day where, the contract was laid out.
Laid out, not laid out, I just ask you to arrange on the humanitarian reasons that my son see his father on his birthday. That's what I
I won't
ask
be
you.
able to arrange for his birthday, for your birthday today. I can't do that.
Why not?
Because it's structured. You've got contact that is structured. I
Structured.
think that was set out in the
Yeah.
passport hearing we attended, didn't we?
No, this is fine. I ask you, what? So you mean reasons? You know perfectly well that if you will arrange it, court will not mind.
I'm sorry.
You know well that if you arrange this contact, court will not mind this. You know, court will not mind
No,
my
no,
meeting.
I can't go against the court order, okay? Because, there's a court order in place, so I really can't go against it. So if you're saying court would not mind,
Well, actually, you can, because I want to remind you.
can I?
Let me explain. It was a contact 6 times per year before. Yes, you remember that it was 6 times per year, okay? And you decrease this contact up to 4 times a year. So obviously you decrease contact without any court order. You decreased it in March when we met. You said contact will be 4 times a year. So you decreased it without any court order. So obviously don't need court order to make this meeting.
What do you mean that they decreased it without no court order? We were in court last week.
What? Before Judge, wait a second. Judge Hamilton, you asked me a question. I just try to explain you what I mean. Judge Hamilton.
You were in court last week,
Yes.
and the judgment was given as well. So you're quite clear on how contact is and how it was set out. So I'm not too sure what you mean now.
I will explain you what I mean.
Okay, all right.
Judge Hamilton, before in a care order, she made an arrangement. She made an order for a 6 times per year contact. Okay, it was her initial order. Okay, it was 6 times per year. In March, you, Bola Samuel, you decrease contact without any court order up to 4 times a year. So there was no need for court order to change number of contact which you done. Therefore, if you could once decrease these contacts, you can also increase them. You did not need court order to change number of contacts. You have done it without any court order in March. That is why, if you could decrease contact without court, you can also increase contact without court. Yeah. You
attended court last week, and the order is in place, and you're very aware of that. So
what I'm also very aware that you could decrease contact without any court order, which you done in March.
Increase contact, okay?
No, I just want to know why, because you could go.
You would think that
you could
we can
go.
just increase contact. We can't just increase contact like that. There were things that were set out, and we discussed this in court last week, didn't we?
Yeah. This is all fine. What I'm
of things we discussed last week,
well,
and then based on what was discussed and agreed, this is how the judgment came out. You remember?
Yes, I'm not talking about this order. I just tried to refer you that you were able to decrease my contacts in March without any court orders. You do it without court orders.
No. We went to court because you've asked for that. We in the care plan, it says we can review it. So it can either go up or down, depending on how contact is going. And based on, all that happened last week and the evidence given, I mean, the court was in agreement that the contact should be at the set rate for now. And what you agreed was that you'll be working in partnership with us, isn't it? That's what you agreed. Well,
I don't remember what it says that, I would not mind to work in a partnership. This is all fine. I did not basically agreed indefinitely, because it depends how we are working and for the purpose of what we're working and what we are doing. I want again stress your attention, Ball, and I have it in writing from you. I have also this recorded. In March, you said we have to decrease contact up to 4 times a year. So effectively, you were against court order of a Judge Hamilton. So you were in your power to decrease contact. And that's what you have done, because you canceled contact in May, if you remember, okay? So you decrease contact without court order, right? So you can also make increase of contacts. So what I ask you, today is my birthday, if I can see my son, it could be all arranged very, very easily. It only requires some of good wish and some of any humanity, which you kindly produce, that I can see my son in my birthday. That's what I ask you. I mean, you understand what I said now about courts. I can repeat it again if you want. You could decrease it without court, so you can increase it also without court. Hello?
I've just answered your question.
Yeah.
I would not be able to arrange contact today or increase contact, okay?
On which reasons?
Well, I've given you the reasons, and then we were in court, so you also had the reasons as well.
Yeah, but I already told you that you were able to decrease contact without court order. You decrease my contacts with my son without any court order. You decrease them in March by canceling my contact in May. That's what you have done without court order. And now you are quoting court that you cannot see my son on birthday because of the court. Don't you think it doesn't make sense? For one hand, you are decreasing contact without court, and for other hand, you do not want to increase them because court says that. It doesn't make any sense. Don't you think so? Hello? Hello?
I'm here, Mr.
Yes.
I'm listening to
Okay,
you.
yeah.
Answered your question, so I'm not too sure, how else I can,
Well, you did not answer my question, because what I said to you, you decrease my contacts in March, and you said we have to decrease your contacts. You said it on I don't know, it called luck review or a meeting. It was you, and BC was present, and the previous luck review worker. And you said we have to decrease your contacts, Eugene, up to 4 times a year. There was no any court at that time. You simply defy order for Judge Hamilton. You said we now do it four times a year. That's what you said, and that was done. I think I have even letter from you about that. So now I ask you to increase contact just to let me see my son, because I have my birthday. That's what I ask you. That's why I want to show you that you have power, obviously, to go against any court orders and just to basically do whatever you want. You don't need courts for it, because that's what you've done already before. So I gave you reason to meet my son today.
Okay, you would not be able to see your son today because it's not arranged, it's not, as we've agreed that contact is going to be 4 times a year, and that's how it's going to be for now. When things improve and the relationship improves, and the guidelines that we've set out in contact are followed through, where, we're looking at your son's best interest and how we can all, ensure that his emotional well-being is being promoted,
So do you mean to say that see his father...
Can I finish?
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Once that is all done, then, like we said, contact is something that is reviewed regularly. So we've reached a decision based on how contact has been going. So once there's improvements in contact, then I'm sure, the local authority will be prepared to start looking at how, contact can be reviewed again.
So do you mean to say that for the best interest of my son is to see his father 4 times a year now? This is the best interest.
And that was the spot.
No, I just ask you, because we are now not in the court arena. That's why I want to ask you to understand your, position better.
Yes, I would say that is in the best interest of the child now.
So how do you see father cooperation?
Well, how do I
us?
see what?
How do you see our father cooperation?
I think the guardian spoke to you about that, about all the steps that need to be taken for all of us to be able to work together. So that question was answered by the guardian. Do you remember we were all in court? And he agreed to that.
He referred me to you. Guardian referred me to social worker.
Okay.
That's why I'm talking to you now.
All right then. Okay, so the guardian referred you to us. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that's what he said.
The thing is how we work together. So I don't think you ringing me up to say clearly that it's your birthday today. You need to see your son today.
I think it is a very human right. I mean, children and parents all over the world, even in the prisons, they see their children on their birthday. It is quite normal.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is, children and parents all over the world, even convicted criminals, they see their parents in a birthday. This is quite normal. I'm not quite sure what I need to prove that my son see me on my birthday. There is nothing to prove. I'm son and I'm father, and he is my son. I didn't make any criminal offense, so I cannot see my son. It's simple as that. It is very simple. That's why I'm not quite sure what do you mean by all this cooperation. I know that guardian said that and you said that, but I'm not quite sure. I know you were not happy that my father called from Israel. You were not happy that I brought him. I talk about his human rights. That was in the court. I mean, what else? What else? I'm not quite sure what was else. He says that I'm not accepting judgment of Judge Hamilton, but I think it's quite normal for every parent willing his child come back home. It's quite normal, isn't it? So I'm not quite sure what they mean by cooperation then. If you could explain me, because that's what Guardian said. I should come back to you.
I'm going to have to go. So what I'll do is I'll probably ring you back if you want me to call you back. But I've got a meeting for 2 o'clock.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Miss Bolosanos, what I will do now?
I'm sorry?
What I will do now, I will have to come to this, what does it say, to this area. I will ask general public to ask you if my son can see his father on his birthday, because today is the 15th day of my hunger strike. And I feel quite dizzy, so it's a very human right. And if you not accept it, then my petition will be continue. Ask general public just to sign to that you will not work in the children's services anymore. Also with the BC Achero. I get enough. I want to see my son on my birthday. There is no need to any special cooperation or not cooperation. I never abused my son. I was not rude to him. So it's simple as that. You can't really stop contacts because I talk about his rights and because I want he come back home. It doesn't make sense. I don't see any rationale behind it. Judge said I need to cooperate with you, but I'm not quite sure what I should do and what I should do just to be able to see my son on my birthday. Don't you think it doesn't make sense? It doesn't make any sense. You know, it doesn't make sense that I have to see him 4 times a year. I know perfectly well that you can do it without courts. You decrease contact once, you can also increase contacts once. It's only up to you, or maybe up to your managers. I don't know. Is it Ann Domeney who doesn't allow me to see my son, or it's your decision? May I ask you, please? Is it decision of the management or it's your decision? Hello?
I'm here. I've told you
sorry.
that, I've got to go to a meeting.
It's fine. Last question. It's your personal decision or a decision of Ann Domeney?
No,
or...
this is a decision of the court and the local authority. It's
No.
not just my decision.
Okay, but right. So, but now I'm talking to you, and I explain you why you can arrange it. No need for courts, because you could, once you already decrease contacts, you can increase contact due to special circumstance. So now you are refusing me to see my son on my birthday. Is it your decision or it is decision of Ann Domeney?
It's the local authority's decision.
Yeah. So it's not yours personally. Someone should be responsible for it.
Well, it's a local authority's decision, isn't it? And this was, when we went to court, you took us to court based on all the issues, and then the court agreed that based on the evidence they've heard, that, it will be in the best interest for contact to remain at the level we've set it at, subject to review.
Subject to review. So when can we review it?
I need to go because I've got a meeting at 2
When, last question, when we can review it, if any? When is my meeting with my son anyway, in accordance with your timetable? I cannot hear an answer. Hello? Hello? Yeah, that's what we are here for. I wonder if anyone could hear me.